Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Raptors. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Well, for the Raptors, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here are the starters for Houston. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3, and it's Shepherd in at the point. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the 3. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Houston. Oh, got that one up quick.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Outside, Green. Pirtle against Şengün. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. From deep. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Brooks.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Green. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
And it's Brooks missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The 3, Barrett. And the Raptors, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
The first one falls. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Shepherd. He brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Shepherd for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. All right, Chomps, thanks for the update. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
Launches it. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Green. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Down low. Back to Dick. There's the three. He drops it from range. Dick's gotten his third basket of the night.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You see yourself on the big screen. You know what to do. Set your move. Somebody doesn't have grandmother.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Jabari Smith.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Rockets trail by 11. Here's Shepard. It's rebounded by Barrett.
2 minutes left in the first.
The Raptors have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Brooks. No points yet. To halt the run. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, a pure shooter, Reed Shepard, is someone you want taking jumpers.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Outside Dick. Here's the 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Green from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors lead by 15. Left side Barrett. For 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The 3 from Quickly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. And it's Green missing. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Barrett passes to Dick. Kicks it out to Barnes. It could go. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Abaji in at the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Brown. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Nice vision by Brown. Very unselfish. Always plays the game the right way.
And the Rockets shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Adams. And here's Thompson for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Green. He's scoreless to end the run. Drills it from deep.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green has an answer. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
It's Brown on the wing. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Green. Pass to Adams. Now Whitmore. From downtown. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Brown with it. There's the triple. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Pirtle comes in for Abaji and quickly subbed in for Mitchell. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Whitmore. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Shepard, guarded by Quickly. Smith with a screen on Quickly from 17. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Shepard's got 8.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepard.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Smith with a screen on Olynyk. Eason. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Raptors have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Back to Barnes. Pass to Quickly. From the arc. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. He has 6.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And here's Eason. 1:21 left in the first half. The 3-ball. Rebound Toronto. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
And it's hammered home by Green.
launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Quickly finds Barnes. It's Brown on the wing. Puts up a three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's Shepherd missing. Here's Toronto with the ball. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And here is Green. Smith with a screen on Brown. Green for three. Knocks it down from distance. Green's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. It'll be the Pelicans out at Smoothie King Center against the Nuggets. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Toronto Raptors.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been quite a game for Bruce Brown.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's five. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Shepherd is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Şengün in at the five. Now here's Green. Pirtle grabs a miss.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali. Now, here's Green. Give him 8. Brooks outside. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Sends it home from three-point land. Quickly's got 9.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Smith against Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Smith. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. And here's Green from the arc. Again, Green missing.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
4-3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Out to the right wing. Here's Shepherd. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Dick. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Dick's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Shepherd, guarded by Quickly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepherd play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Barnes. Brown, he's checked in for Dick. And Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. And so he hits both. The Raptors have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Olenek passes to Barrett. Thompson against Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
Cannot forget about Brown in the corner. He is hunting for that shot.
Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 12.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
It's Brown on the wing. 3-pointer. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Eason. Şengün against Olynyk. Here's Shepherd. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Olynyk passes to Barrett. On the wing, Mitchell. Now Brown. Fires for 3. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Shepherd. Checked by Mitchell. From 12 feet. And it's Shepherd missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
For 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
What a performance for Bruce Brown. He's been the story for the Raptors. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It's the second game of 3 on the road. We've got Chris Boucher. Bruce Brown is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Abaji in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Brown, that's good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Well, the Rockets shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Thompson finds Green. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pass to Abaji. Back to Boucher. Here's Mitchell to the paint. Brown passes to Mitchell. The 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Eason. Toronto making their last shot to stop the run. He squares up and sinks it. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Back to Brown. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got 41.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
20 feet out. They get it again.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Now the Raptors with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Mitchell, the pass to Boucher. And here's Brown for 3. Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Adams finds Green. Back to Adams. And it's Adams with the finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Boucher outside. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. And again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Green for 3. Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brown. And there's 1 third. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Here's Green. 18 feet out. Another one falls for Houston.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Outside Eason. Back to Whitmore. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. Boucher with it. Outside, Brown. Fires the three. And again for three.
And with that make, he stands alone with the second most triples in a game.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Boucher against Eason. Adams with a screen on Boucher. Eason can't get it to go.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brown for three. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside, Green. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Bruce Brown.